What's good with it? It's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap. Chilling with my right hand man.
Jersey the 420 chef, you see what it is.
Fucking smoke out. This nigga right here. Alright. Off the, yeah, drink some water, nigga. Off the rip, I want to get this trash ass album out the way. Future, High of Life. What did you think about this shit, dog?
Weed plate. I'm bringing like a weed plate. The weed plate.
Yo, straight trash. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you because I fucked with early Future. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Epitome of trap. Always got everything popping. Got the bitches jumping. All of this shit. Yo, his voice sounds so deteriorated to me. Like over these past projects, and like he was one of these trap rappers that was always on the beat. If you listen to him right now, he is not even writing the beats properly. It's crazy as hell. This album has so many features on there. Fuck all them features, fuck all them tracks, like with all the features on there. I do want to point out that his album dropped being already gold, 500K gold release from him. You feel me? Due to his Life is Good feature with Drake on there. But dog, I don't know how much this shit I could really do with son. Like, I don't know, something gotta give with this nigga for real, though, because like it made me just think about what you be saying where like, even trap had its own integrity and that shit is now falling apart. If Future can't produce that type of work at that level in this fucking future, I don't know what's happening with the nature of trap music, but that shit was just dumb and stupid. I ain't
Like,
fucking with it. Weed play, just like you said.
yeah,
I don't know if you I don't know if you heard of Polo G. If you ever listened to Polo G, you don't fuck with Polo G. I'm gonna just tell you, I fuck with Polo G. He's one of these
I
new
tried.
artists.
I,
What?
I tried, but I couldn't make it past like the first track. Like I tried. Like
Crazy as hell.
I mean, like I come from the south. Like I have southern roots. I got the trap background, but nah, like I don't know. Like, I couldn't get into it. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. I know he has a lane because you know what I mean.
He has
It's,
a lane.
but I think it's like it's just a lot of people that sound like that, you know what I'm saying? And then like what we just were speaking on with the future, like the integrity of trap is just falling so much. I don't even try. Like I won't lie. If they don't catch me within like the first 5 to 10 seconds, I ain't gonna give it no rub. Like I can't front. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I didn't like this project, the GOAT from him, as better as his debut project was called Die Legend. That's when, you know what I mean, he just really came out last year. Die Legend kind of made a splash amongst the, niggas that's all into that wave, just like you said. He does have a track on there called Go Stupid. It's a TikTok single. It's a TikTok hit. You feel me? So that's giving him some notoriety in the game or whatever have you. I do want to point out there that TikTok singles and hits, they don't get paid for their clips. They don't get paid for these things. They are getting no royalties, even though they are supposed to. It's a lot of artists out there now with litigation against TikTok because they're licensing the music out, but they're not paying them the royalties attached to the licensing. So you're gonna see a big crash with all of this stuff going on with that. A lot of times these apps and things like this that's like niche off of music, they don't pay the artists because they want to try to say, it's a promotionary thing, it's a give and a take or whatever have you. But copyright laws exist, and if you pay over 30 seconds of anybody's work, there you go. They're supposed to get some type of credit off of that type of stuff. So it is crazy. I just wanted to point that out there about TikTok and stuff. Jersey, real quick, though, I got a problem with TikTok for real, though, and I think this is something that you may have touched on before and stuff like that. The cultural appropriation of rap music that's going on TikTok. It is just something. It's like it's mind blowing to me to see that all of these, TikTok creators, content creators over there, really taking the music, doing what they want with it, putting all type of things behind it with just like the soundtrack that's supposed to be the soundtrack for our lives, and they're sitting there watering it down and they're making all these stupid dances and shit like that, and it's like it's not even flying right. Like I got a real problem with some of the stuff going on over there. We already seen them take Shorty's dance. You feel me? And try to give it to the other side.
Yeah.
It's just fucking crazy. So real quick, I just want to touch on that. But all right. Let's get into some fire. Let's get into the fire release that happened last week. Ito's The Beauty of It. How did you feel about that, Jersey?
Yo, shout out to Ito. He got like it, like this one's like classic, like perfection, like top to bottom production, bars, speeches. I didn't have like one skip worthy track. In fact, I know I listened to the album 3 times before I figured out that the album was over. 3 times. So
Fire
Ito,
in the
like, him out. Thank you, bro. Like, thank you. Like you nailed this one, bro. Like this was that one. Like, yeah, this was that one, man. Like all the way through and through. Like, and I think this was like the first album I jumped to before I jumped on Conway's. You know what I mean? And
right. Me too.
Conway, but I jumped at this person, man. I'm so happy. Like this is that one. Like this is that one. Like this is the one. This set the bar high. You know what I'm saying? For the independents, I feel like this set that bar high, and it's gonna be a hard one to beat. I like what you feel about it?
No, this is really dope right here, and I was really impressed by this. Ito like produces too, right?
Yeah,
So I believe that he like really took the back burner on this because this got Alchemist beats on this. It's got Derringer beats on it. He's got a whole bunch of beats. I believe Green Lantern is also on this.
yeah.
And he took the back burner to all of that. Really focused on the lyrics and made some really, really, really dope music. Flea Lord is on here, Graph is on here, Willie the Kid, Rome Streets, Vinny Pass, you feel me? He had put out a couple singles of all of this before the album release. But this right here, this was so fly. And I'm glad that I kicked off my music, like, you feel me, list with this because it set that standard so high that you really, what I mean, you really couldn't get one over on Shorty this week because the first project niggas listened to was Ito's The Beauty of It. So I salute to him. Just his body of work, period, is just so fucking amazing, and people need to really sit back and pay attention to Ito's body of work. He's been rhyming for a long fucking time. He's been producing for a long time. He had one of the best projects last year, in my opinion, with Flea Lord, Rock America. I mean, I'm still burning that shit. You feel me? The Circles, album too. That shit was hard with DJ Wally Clark. A whole bunch of things he got going on over there. Like I really respect Ito. Ito is like in my heart. I ain't even gonna front one niggas, whatever. Some dope tracks on there, Pissing in Bottles, Anybody. I like the slow track he had on there, Nothing Like You, with the girl singing and stuff. That was really different. I didn't expect to hear that type of vibe coming off a Ito album, but that it really worked.
That was that one for me. Like that was the track. Like I was about to say, like this album really, like with him taking the backseat on production, it really helped. Like it really had him focus on being an artist, and it sounds like he was super focused. Like everything had perfect placement. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't know. Like when I hit you, like when I hit you, I know I was like, yeah, this Ito is like it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
this was how you was coming across. You feel me?
Yeah.
Me and Jersey talking shit like that. Jersey had just dropped the Ito. This Ito is it out the clear blue sky, like dog. You feel me? We talk about the grass is green. You telling me that Ito's album is shit. I got you though. So he was really into it. I was really impressed by that too. So enough respect to Ito. Shout out to you. Keep it up over there. Ito is one of these artists that puts out albums a year. Fine bodies of work. So you know what I mean. If you're not familiar with them, get familiar with them. Another artist up here that we deal with, that we, you know what I mean, we try to listen to when he drops projects is Hus Kingpin dropped Gunpowder. I don't know if you really got into that. Did you get a chance to give that
yeah. Because I was actually had some placement on there, Sage Infinite, Jersey representing, you know what I mean? He had a good song, you know what I mean? He had a verse on there. So, you know, I was really looking forward to this, but this was dope. Like, I mean, Hus has always been that dude, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? The first time I really got hold of him is when he did his project with Big Ghost, you know what I mean? Big Ghostface, you know what I mean? And that was such a dope project, you know what I mean? I've been sticking with him. And this one though, I like from the gate, you know what I'm saying? He had what is it, Bucket List? Bucket List was like the intro now.
Bucket List was the intro. That shit was a dope way to to intro. I actually put that on my like my intro track list for 2020 so far. That and also on there, just quick mention for Rashid Chappelle's intro
Yeah,
track to Toast. That was that same kind of thing going
fire.
on there. So right. So this shit was hard.
Yep.
Um, it was a couple tracks on there that I
Real.
deal with a lot.
Yeah, serial numbers for me. Gunshot Hop, Platinum Gloves, and it's just overall the overall solid body of
That's
work.
it.
And I'm trying to cop the vinyl to this, and I shall be doing that for my birthday. So you know what I mean. It was dope album though, man. Like I was happy with it. I mean, he's been putting out consistent bodies of work like at a high rate as well. You know what I'm saying? And
This is a fact.
you know what I mean? I be, like we are firm believers of quality over quantity, but if your quality is keeping up with your quantity and the way you dropping it, you know what I mean? Can't really say
Fact.
too much. You know what I mean?
Crazy as hell because this is like Ito's fourth body of work this year. I want to say, and if not three, if not four, three, because he had the end of the decade that dropped. I believe the Underground King project dropped, and now this Gunpowder LP project dropped. I did notice with this Gunpowder LP, it was like I want to say because he had all the cuts in there, and it was like it was like bum fights meets COVID-19. Like all these people was coming in there, and they was just like cough in my face. You're afraid to cough in my face. Straight fiend talking through it. But that's what it was. You feel me and stuff like that. So I want to see if he had like a play off for naming it Gunpowder, even though it wasn't this overly overt thing. Was he trying to say like America's a powder keg right now, about to
Yeah,
go off because of all of this stuff that was going on? So you feel me? I fuck with Hush. Also, I do gotta give a salute to him anyway, because I was having a problem with the download, and I reached out to him and I told him about it, and he sent me the album straight laced like that. So salute to you, Hush Kingpin, because over here at LSCD we fuck with you hard body. You feel me? Always keeping up with your stuff too. Hush also has a way where like he will give you like a feature heavy, like heavy hitter features
yeah,
on some of these projects. Like end of the decade have Westside Gun and Coogee Rap on there, Slime Wave, have Killer Priest and Wu Syndicate. Then he'll
yeah.
give you something like the Connect tape that just is just him and Smooth. You feel me? And this had like a lot of other like underground artists that you might not be familiar with. So you feel me? As you listening to it, make sure you familiarize yourself with some of those people too. I actually like snuff films on here and a King's Muse too. Yeah,
Yeah,
the snuff film came on. I was like, oh shit. Well, yeah, that was dope. That was dope as hell. So you know what I mean? Hats off to Hush on all notes regarding that. That shit came on playing special delivery in the background of that.
yo,
I was trying to figure out what interview was that though,
I know
because
that's
it
about too.
that's
Like,
like a
like
bona
all,
fide.
it was. I feel like he that was so geniusly placed. Like all those little pieces and everything, those little clips between every song, like that was genius shit. Like but yeah, we gotta know like Hus, like where that's from. Like I want to hear that interview. I want to see the whole interview now. Like
Where's that from? Right, facts. All right, moving right along. V Don dropped the project. No Blade of Grass. I don't know if you got around to listening to that.
yes, I did.
Couple, couple joints on there. Couple joints on there. The V Don, he'll never disappoint me. If I say V Don, I always just want to say Dark Low, free Dark Low. You feel me? Because these two, they get together and they always fuck some shit up. But this project, it was a lot of surprises on here too. Like what you thought about it? What was some standout tracks for you on there?
Pray for me with El Camino. That was my shit. El Camino delivered. You know what I'm saying? As always.
Always.
What is it? Grammys definitely my shit. Who's that? The smooth. I can't. I'm sorry. I smeared my handwriting. Was it Drum Up or some shit like that? Like the Up song. I can't forget the title, but it was smooth as hell. Like it was a smooth.
Dialing up. Yes, dialing up.
Oh yeah, that's my fault. Graffiti handwriting smeared the ink. You know what I mean? But I got it.
It's funny that we be living in two different worlds. If you see my notes, I spilled all type of shit all over my fucking notes. I'm over here struggling like a bitch. But go go ahead with it. You feel me?
Hell yeah, but nah, I was like, I fucked with this. So like, it's a lot of dope albums that came out.
It's a lot.
Red Lebanese, y'all. Put your hands on the string of Red Lebanese. This shit's sparking. But
From you over there fucking the game. Go ahead. Go ahead, son. Slow down, so you killing them. I liked it this days ago on there. Had an Uncle John feature was on here. I liked it, the little song joint on there. It was a female on the track called Truthfully. I kinda liked that too. That like kinda surprised me in there. Willie the Kid also is on there, so Outbreak, he was holding that shit down too. So you feel me? Just, you know what I mean? We have been getting flooded with some fine fucking work since.
It's sweet.
You feel me? Since we've been asking for it around here. All right, let's get into what everybody has been really waiting for. Conway's No One Warns the Wicked. Now, Jersey, you're gonna have to slow down. We're gonna slow this down. A little bit. All right. How did you feel about this project by itself? Just how did you feel about Conway's No One Warns the Wicked, Big Ghost Limited produced? How did you feel about this body of work?
It was dope. It was dope. I can't knock it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Ghost. He does this thing. You know what I mean? And he's always gonna make sure you know what I mean, he gets his in and he gets his squared away. Conway, he came with the bars. You know what I mean? It was. I fuck with it. It was not a bad album. It's not a bad album, you know what I'm saying? Not at all. I can't knock any of it, you know what I'm saying? No. I mean, the intro was fire, you know what I mean? You got Dead Flowers, you know what I mean? I was Icon, you know what I'm saying? You Brick the Murals, the beat flip, it was great, you know what I'm saying? And it's consistent with what Conway does, but I didn't hear anything like, you know what I'm saying? Like new. I just heard dope music. I be wanting to hear something a little refreshing, you know what I'm saying? Like Big Ghost has a sound. Like he has a sound and people come to him for a certain sound and I feel he gets you know what I mean? Like the intro was crazy, you know what I mean?
That was hard. The intro was hard because that's just pure facts right there. You feel me? How you sit there, you play with a nigga and shit like that. That intro just showed you don't be trying to please motherfuckers all the time, that you got double back on what you're standing for and what you need. So it was a lot going on in there and stuff like that. I really respected that. When it comes down to this project, though, standouts for me, Icon. Once Icon came on, I was like, okay. It's crazy because I didn't write the track down on here, but they were being kind of experimentative, like with one of the tracks where everything was real slow. He was rapping really slow on one of these tracks or whatever. I think it came on right before Bricks to Murals, actually. And he was rapping real slow on there. I was like, okay. On this project, I could tell that Big Ghost is coaching him through a couple of these things. You feel me? Because like it's not coming across like that's not something Conway's gonna do on his own. Like, you feel me? Oh, let's slow everything down or whatever have you. That was kind of surprising to see on here. Sicarios with the Flea Lord, always good to hear him. Fake Love featuring Alchemy. Alchemino's just everywhere on all of these albums and stuff like that. It's good to see him out here. So as the Flea Lord, actually. How do you compare this album to Lulu, the Alchemist produced project, which didn't even come out but maybe like 3 weeks ago? So like we in 1 month time getting 2 bodies of work from Conway, 2 total different feels, but both have this, you know, same things going on. But how do you feel this in comparison to Lulu?
This was definitely better. Like point blank, period, hands down, top. You can't even better. Like it sounded better, like cohesively. You know what I mean? It sounded better as a body of work, but then individually, like, you know what I mean? It sounded like Conway wanted to rap over this. Like, I don't know. And it'd be tough sometimes with Alchemist production, because Alchemist Productions, he could do no drums, so on and so forth. That makes it tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I really, like I said, I like this better than his last joint. But I still say the best album that dropped this week was Ito's joint. Like,
Oh yeah, the best album I dropped this week was Ito Joy. I ain't even going. Nobody ain't even never go sit here and deny that. I don't care how y'all stands feel or whatever the fuck have you. I'm gonna tell you, like, with this in comparison to Lulu, for me, where like, okay, it's tracks on Lulu that may hit harder than tracks on this, but this you can listen to it all the way through. You don't feel like changing it. You don't feel like doing this. Where y'all picking and choosing joints off of Lulu. You
yeah,
feel me? Oh, oh, y'all like, y'all like. I can't even fucking say any of the names over there. That's how much disinterested I was in that, because honestly, I feel like Lulu was an incomplete concept. Like, they thought that they was gonna use this '80s waves and these '80s synthesizers and stuff like that all in the background. I was gonna get it off, but the joints on Lulu, the ones that hit hard, they are hitting hard. I'm not even gonna front on that. But overall, No One Wants the Wicked is the better project. They have so many releases coming out between the group of them and individual acts, that this is like his debut album has to be banging, 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 like out the park. Because once you start putting out all these bodies of work, and if they are sounding similar, or we're still anticipating some sound from Conway that we haven't heard on any of these albums that's up and coming before his shady debut, I don't even know. Like, yo, I don't know if even calling it a debut album is like a cheat code, if he's using that as a cheat code. Because what would really set apart Conway's debut album on Shady Records than anything we've heard from him, if he's not giving us any signs of it changing any? Like, it's getting really crazy over that Griselda record. We're gonna say that much too. We're gonna say that much too. I also want to just add, right? All right. Your homie Westside Gun started a block party on Twitter after he announced he signs a 19-year-old Atlanta trap rapper. I don't know his name. I've been trying to find his name. I can't find his name out. He only put the hashtag Billy on there. You know what I mean? They be talking all crazy. I know that's not his name. He's saying what he's saying on that. Whatever. It caused a bunch of controversy because his fans are not used to him co-signing a trap sounds. And not only that, they were saying that the young boy is pure trash. I don't know if you heard it. Did you get the chance to hear it?
no, but I will find it immediately and probably add a little clip onto the end of this to let people.
I will send it to you. It was kind of crazy because I kind of lost it and stuff like that. But I just want to touch base on you without you even hearing it, right? Like, why do these niggas, particular fans, like Griselda fans, why do they have such a problem when anybody is introduced new to the group? We seen them like totally call a girl Armani Caesar trash straight off the rip. They don't know why they're signing her. What's the alignment there with that? Then to see like Westside try to branch out, show his little range. You feel me? What's hot is hot. What's hot down there is hot down there. He said about this boy, he saw a lot of himself in him. And how can a 19-year-old come out sounding like he been listening to Wu-Tang on his life? It's just not possible. So how do you feel when, like, Westside Gun trying to make these different like connections on sound? Like,
I mean, a lot of this is because like a lot of these artists feel like they can go and do these things because of their fans. Like, fans or stands. Like, it goes so hard that they have these people believing shit that they shouldn't be believing. Like, and all truth, a lot of people aren't happy with the artists that, or aren't happy with the artists that these rappers are signing, because these rappers aren't even putting out the good quality bodies of work that could get us content enough to trust who you sign. You know what I mean? These albums, y'all putting out albums here and there that are just so hit and miss. It's like, yo, if we can't even trust your music, how we going to trust somebody that you signing that we don't even know? You know what I'm saying? Like, makes it tough, you know what I'm saying? I just wish they focus on making sure they can put out a solid body of album that can be called a classic and withstand the time, like the test of time through hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, like calling yourself a living legend just because you're doing a couple things and you spending a couple dollars doesn't mean that you're truly a legend, man. Like at the end of the day, like they have good moments in time, but I don't see them having that body of work that's just pure classic, that's undeniable. Like nobody has that yet. None of them. Like none of them have that classic body of work that is super duper undeniable. That's going to put them up there with the greats to be called legendary. You feel me? And
right.
so, like, you know what I mean? Good luck to him, you know what I'm saying? He says a lot of things, like he could get a Nas on his album, get a Poe on his album. Like, he could put together a super duper album.
I believe he already said that Lloyd Banks is on this album.
That's cool. But every verse that you put on there, make you put as much effort as you put in the Euro stuff. Like, put bars on there. Don't just talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this.
Fact.
The whole, like, you want to make art, true, but say something, like really say something, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, I love the hood talk, but even the MCs that I respect are from the hood can really rap and say something if they need to and when they need to. I haven't heard that was consistent or quality, you know what I mean, that really needs to be dope. Like, they really need some dope shit to make them stand out for all the shit that they talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan, but you know,
It's
like,
it's crazy as hell because this is one of these groups, right? That I like. It's because I always talk about formulas and I always talk about keys of success when it comes down to hip hop and steering sound, steering directions, holding people's attention, and it's one of these groups that like you want them to win if they are going about it the right way. And some of the things that you do see them do, or just like drowning you out with music, they taking away that little special feel, that little niche that they regular stands do always feel about them. Like, them in like such a regard, like they don't want them to actually blow, but they have to break through all of that. They have to really break through all of that to come across with some successful bodies of work, just like you said, something to stand out. I'm still looking for things that's going to chart from these guys, you feel me, on in a regular hip hop world, like on a mainstream level and stuff like that. If your debut album is coming out, you should have a single out right now that is trying to chart, to build some type of rapport or some type of anticipation about your debut album. So that's why I said it'd be like a whole bunch of things going over there and stuff. I do like to say too, though, like when it comes down to underground artists, why we are getting so flooded with work, it's because they are not on a mainstream level. So they have this real small group of fans that's going to actively participate and listen to them and at least give them that one to 3 to 5 listens on a project, that over the course of a year, if you do that 6 or 7 times, it equals one of these major label artists' one impactful album. So I see why they're going about this when it comes down to being sturdy financially in this shit. But sometimes you got to pull back a little bit. We've been seeing less and less of Benny, which makes me think that Benny is gonna come out the box with some shit, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. So just moving right along. Ayo Jersey.
What's good? Okay, yeah, I'm on here. I'm sorry. What's up?
Alright. You know how we, over here at LSCD, we always be putting shit on the blast, and every now and again, or even more so than that, it really does click. Do you know I have a collection of release dates from underground artists now, something that we were not getting, and we started complaining about, like, why aren't they marketing their albums, why aren't they putting out these release dates and stuff like that. I want to go through a couple of them that I found. What's going on? Shade Noir, Apollo Brown featuring Black Thought. That's a single from Shade Noir's As God Intended album that is dropping July 10th. This is her debut work. It also has Planet Asia and Sky Zoo on the album. Did you get a chance to listen to that single?
Yeah, that was a pretty dope single. Black Thought came through, clean shit up as usual. You know what I mean? And Apollo Brown gave his, he has a signature sound. As soon as I heard it, I was just like, oh, you know what I mean? And Che got in there. That's pretty dope that she got in there. And got a Black Thought feature. It's a good song. Like, so I'm looking forward to the album. I hope it keeps up to the standards of that quality of that song.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I hope that the direction, goes to show us the direction of the album. And I hope that it really does do well, because Shay Noir is one of these rappers that she's out here, she's putting her all into it. She's staying true to herself, and she not really, she's not trying to bullshit with you. It ain't really it ain't nothing nice to get Black Thought in the fucking booth with you, dog. Like the pressure Black Thought puts on people. You feel me? To stand up to that was real dope right there. So salute to Shay Noir. Can't wait. At least you letting us know around about when we're gonna be getting the album, July 10th. Can't wait to see that. Hey yo, I really thought AZ was supposed to drop Do or Die 2 from the 1995 release, a sequel to this. But he did not. He dropped a single called Found My Niche. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Yeah, I did. I heard that too. And he did not find his niche. I don't know why he named the album. Like, I do not know why. That track, he said, it sounded like them bars was for another beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did not, like, that's not easy. Like, if that's, once again, if this is any sign of your album, don't do it, bro. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Man, AZ arguably cleaned up Nas on an important song, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But nah, I can't get up there and co-sign this one. Nah, this is an easy pass. This is an easy pass. A hard no. Definitely a hard no.
Nah, this shit is crazy because Do or Die, the original one, is such like this is like a classic we're talking about. So to come out 25 years later and to drop Do or Die 2, dog, this shit better be extra fucking fire. I don't know what else to say that, because you don't want to leave your legacy off or try to rekindle your career off of the follow-up to such an important project with no trash, dog. I'm just saying that. I liked it, Found My Niche a little bit, but I do see what you're saying with that, because it was kind of out of pocket. You feel me? The nigga was spitting on there, but it was kind of out of pocket. I ain't gonna lie. I put that on my paper right here. You feel me? Nigga spitting, but it's out of pocket. I really ain't understand it too much, just like you said. So I'm glad that you made mention of that. But you know what I mean? Do or Die 2, that's supposed to be coming out this June. So hopefully he got time to not play around and see. Sometimes these people be dropping tracks just to test the waters and stuff like that, see what's going to be making it, how do people receive it. I haven't heard anybody really talk about it too much, and that's another telltale sign that people not really digging it. So, you feel me, AZ? Go back in the booth, get the shit straight, get the shit all together, and see what's good with it. What else happened, Jersey? Joyner Lucas dropped the remix to Will with Will Smith off the ADHD album. Did you get a chance to hear that?
Yeah, I did. So, that I guess that was just something that was on his bucket list for his life, that he wanted to do a personal hero of him and make the song with him, and it worked. And of course, it's just like getting the Will Smith verse is almost like getting Ellen DeGeneres co-sign. Like, it's a group of people that's going to spin and really get into that, and 9 times out of 10, like it's just going to, like, Joyner Lucas is going to get that Will Smith co-sign. So don't be surprised if he's not on the soundtrack or has some kind of cameo in a movie, or like something's going to happen. Because I mean, and shout out to Will Smith, because I'm sorry, he got on the track and he aired it though. Like, Will Smith still
breezed it.
Like, Will Smith, like, we're not going to ever disrespect and think that Will Smith, like, forget that you getting jiggy with the bullshit and all the Men in Black shit. Let's go back to the 80s when the hip hop first started. He got hip hop's first Grammy, if I'm not mistaken. Like, Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff, they better do the homework. Like, Will used to air shit like that. Like, he's dope, man. The man gave up on, like, I think he had a scholarship at MIT to rap. So it ain't like he's ouch, like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, do your knowledge work, know who you talking about. Yeah, Will Smith, man, he'll always get respect, man. Shout out to the OG. He had fun on that verse. He was airing all these new flows, man. Like, he was doing. He
definitely was breezing. I just said breezing on the track. He don't sound rusty at all. A lot of these times they these rappers from back in the day, they come back on the loop and they don't sound right. That thing is not there. He really did play his part for Joyner Lucas on this, and I do appreciate that. Still just to throw so reason separation, you feel me? But that's okay. Um Hey yo, on some bullshit though, in case the people don't know, we about to just cross little sections here and stuff like that. DNA dropped the track Martin and like just like straight biting the flip side of this. Did you get a chance to hear that?
Nah, I didn't. Like, I'm not gonna front.
Okay.
Like, but
Yeah,
but
once
but,
you see that, it kind of caused a little, he kind of caused a little problem with it, whatever. He threw Joe Button name out there, said Joe Button got his song flagged for whatever reason or whatever have you, and shit like that. But once you check out the track, Martin, like it's a straight biting move. It's a straight biting move off of Joyner Lucas's doing Will Smith. A straight biting move. But when you get a chance to hear that, you let the people know what you feel about that. At least on the timeline. You feel me?
go ahead and discuss it. Let's go ahead and discuss it. Let's go ahead and discuss it. Let's look, like I don't even, we don't even have to hear it. Let's just talk of the politics of that alone. Let's just talk of the politics of
it was just one really biting ass move. You
right.
feel me? After Joyner Lucas dropped this remix over the weekend and stuff like that, then they came out with a track like maybe Monday called Martin, and he's using all of Martin's works and movie references and stuff like TV show. It's the same concept down to a T, but he's using Martin instead. You know, DNA, he's a very crafty rapper and he's very witty and stuff like that. Did it hit like Joyner Lucas's Will by itself? Hell no. You feel me? But it was just like it's no way. It's just like one of these blatant ass attempts to be fucking posing and imposting and shit like that. Like it was really crazy to see DNA actually do this. You feel me? Nobody ain't really checking for you like that right now. So I guess this is what you gotta do. But you know, that it's like it wasn't even dope, to be honest with you. And this shit was corny as hell. Like he tried to recreate Son's video where he got like, you know, Martin on the green screen in the back and shit like that, making all the references. I didn't catch a Big Mama's House reference from DNA on there, so you felt me, son. I might be wrong, but Jersey, when you listen to it, at least tell a timeline or put in the comments down there what you really feel about this cheesy ass motherfucker going there doing that shit. That shit was just, it was cheesy as hell, dog. Cheesy as hell.
Like it's DNA, like DNA battle rap. She has a whole lane, like, you know what I'm saying, like. Granted, if you're going to make original music, make original music. Don't bite somebody else's idea. Like right after it looks so corny, man. And that's my problem with a lot of shit. Like everybody's opportunists, or they try to be opportunists, or they try to go viral instead of making something honest and genuine that's authentic, man. Like that flash in the pan shit is here today, gone tomorrow. That shit fly by night. That shit don't matter no more. Man, make some shit that sticks, man. That's why like most motherfuckers get affected. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do a little bit and think that's it, and think that it's got like that's y'all ceiling. Like y'all got glass ceilings, bro. Like y'all just y'all stopping yourselves, man. Go hard, like go hard. Stop trying to go for the fame.
This shit was incredibly funny. I'm gonna just tell rappers right now, stop stealing from Joyner Lucas, dog. Stop stealing this man's ideas. If he's in here, he's coming out with incredible ideas. You feel me? You need an incredible idea. Go pay the man for the fucking idea. Don't wait for him to talk to you about it like Logic did with the Suicide song. Don't wait for him to drop some shit and you gonna say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? Stop stealing ideas from this man. At this point, it's too many rappers out here be stealing ideas from Joyner Lucas. You feel me? Just straight up. Straight lace. Stop it. Crazy shit.
Terrible.
Capiche. Pure bullshit. Alright, here go. Listen. There's a couple other releases that supposed to be coming out. I just wanted to see how you feel about them. I don't know how true this is or not, but Pusha T and Madlib supposed to be coming out with a collaboration for 2020. I was like, once Jersey hear this, he's gonna go crazy. You feel me? Which made me think about Westside Gun also supposed to have the mashup with Madlib too. You feel me? Gunlib or you know Westside Mad. I don't know, but how you feel about Pusha T Madlib collab?
That could be crazy. That could be really crazy. Pusha T can rap. Like he can rap. Like his, like he doesn't regular rap. Like he can rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mad Lib got some shit. We all know Mad Lib got some shit. This is my thing about Mad Lib, man. Like I know somebody, he's got like a lot of Dilla shit. Like we all know he got some Dilla shit. I just want to hear I just want the Dilla shit to start getting, like I want to hear some Pusha T over Dilla. Like I want to hear, like I want to hear some Gibbs over Dilla. Like he got the stash, and I know my dudes need to let somebody, like I want to hear some of that real, like, you know what I mean? Like anything Mad Lib does, I know he the GOAT with, but like he has that opportunity to connect some real big people to real good music. So I want to see what he does. You know what I'm saying? Just want to see what he does. Like as far as Westside Gunn, I don't want to hear it unless he's rapping. Like I said, like Westside, that's my.
This is one of the things, though, right? When you working with somebody like a Mad Lib, he is so hands-on with the artist that he's working with. Like, I feel he may be able to get the best results out of Westside Gunn than any of these solo produced albums that he's been dealing with. I feel if it's anybody that's going to be able to give you like that different sound or push Westside Gunn, it's going to be Mad Lib. To be honest with you, I feel like he would be the producer that would sit there and push Westside Gunn to something different and give us all them bars. Mad Lib don't even give a fuck. He not gonna sit there and play with you, and he will tell you get the fuck back in the booth real easy with it. I know this for facts. So when this came up and I thought about it, I said, oh yeah, you know, Westside Gunn's supposed to do this. I really said that Mad Lib probably be the one that push Gunn, that pushes him like lyrically, because Mad Lib ain't there for jokes. Like look what he just did with Freddie Gibbs and Bandana, and before that Pinata, and like all of these things. Like he gets the best out of artists. He's gonna be able to do that here with Westside Gunn.
Yeah, and we know Mad Lib we know what he sounds like when he works. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm sorry, like yeah, Freddie Gibbs, the last joint, you know what I mean? That was just crazy, and he made that on the iPad, so it's only crazy when he gets in the real studio and does. So.
That nigga's crazy. He not gonna let that man ruin his beats. I'm gonna tell you that. We'll never hear it if it don't come out right. Trust and believe that. All right, let's move right along. You feel me? The Lox still have not dropped their album, which has made Styles P itchy as hell. Styles P announced that he is dropping on May 22nd, which is should be on our next review. Styles David, Ghost Your Enthusiasm. You feel me? Anything Styles P do, I'm just dying to hear it. How about you? But I find it funny that he's dropping a release before this Lox album came out, even though the Lox album was supposed to be released before any and all things. So I don't know. Yeah. How you feel about it? What you think Styles gonna do on, like, you know, this is like a concept album. Styles David, Ghost Your Enthusiasm.
He has mastered his lane. He understands how it works. He got juices for life. He got the, you know what I mean, the vegan pharmacy situation going, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. I still got that. Man, like I said, when I met him in LA, I've been had the vegan edible, so holla at me, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's consistent, man. He, like, all he does is put out consistent ass work, you know what I mean? Good consistent work, bars, everybody is still a fan. So, you know what I mean? We gonna tap in and see what it is, you know what I mean? It's holding us over until the Lox come out whenever they come out, but
whenever they come out, these niggas. Real quick, El Camino put out there that his next project is gonna be solely produced by Camouflage Monk. It's called Walk by Faith. He's also referring to this as his Illmatic. El Camino just dropped the Minotaur, which is a fine body of work. What I do want to say here is that I'm happy to see like trust artists on other people's production, like stepping away from 38, just, you know, producing projects and stuff like that for them. So it's good to see them in somebody else's hands for a second. So I'm anticipating just to hear how El Camino sound, because he has elevated himself lyrically. You could tell he's like in a more, I don't want to say less hungry, like not like that, but he's really in.
He's comfortable in his environment. surroundings now. You know where he's at. That's all.
Right. I respect that a lot. Hey, Jersey, I don't know if you heard this or not. Just the last one on the joint too. Sky Zoo announced that he's supposed to be dropping an EP
Yup.
June 19th. He said it's a surprise, but yet we know the release date. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. I actually tweeted the man after he said that. I was like, we're still enjoying
Oh,
the jazz joint. Like, you know what I mean? We enjoyed that jazz blessing that he just gave us a couple weeks ago. And he's already telling us, like, he's about to rap. Thank you. Like, we need the bars. Like, people know that we need these bars. So let's go ahead and get these bars in. Let's go ahead.
to us.
I mean, make people uncomfortable because this is some sucker shit. Like, everybody's been flooded with the COVID. Like, everybody can't COVID through the ears. Like, it's been some bullshit.
Cough in my face. Anyway. Yo, I'm just happy that a lot of artists is taking heed to our word and giving us true release dates on projects. You feel me? So I'm out here scrambling, trying to figure out what's going on, or missing releases after they drop. Nobody ain't trying to deal with that. So I really like that me and Jersey put out there. Like, please market your tracks and your albums before they come out. At least let us know release dates, and they've been keeping up with that. Look at all that information right there with some little couple projects. Shay Noir, El Camino, Styles P, Sky Zoo, and AZ Do or Die. Like, all right, we got it, but it's all good. Hey, Jersey.
Yeah.
All right, we about to bring this to a close real quick. You for me? But before we do, right? Nelly and Luda had a versus battle. Straight off the rip, I want to say fuck that battle. I want to congratulate Jersey on his battle bangers win against the one and only Random Elbows Music. It was Pete Rock versus Jay Dilla. I have to send a smooth shout out to you, Jersey, for holding the team down, and for the one and only Miss Random Elbows Music. Oh my God, that was such a dope experience. I just want to make sure that people know, like, tune in and tap into that, because your boy Jersey was out here doing his thing and Shorty was doing her thing out there. Salute to the host too at One Day. You feel me? Salute to at Plug Certified too, running the pit over there on the station head app. Jersey.
Yeah.
Dog. That was the best verses I've seen through all of these verse battles. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was the best verses I've seen. Highly entertained. So I just have to really, really send like much support over there to Random Elbows Music and the platform Battle Bangers on the station head app. Like, that shit was just so crazy, Jerry. I'm gonna let you. I was so excited for you. You saw how I came through with all the energy. Like, anytime I talk about it, I just got all this energy because like y'all ripped it.
Like shout out to Random Elbows. Like, that was a dope experience. That's a platform she's been rocking out with for a while now. You know what I mean? She has a show every Friday at 9 p.m. Beats and Bars is like underground supporting independent hip hop. So please check her out.
Right.
We're gonna make sure we put a link in the description. But yeah, she invited me out for a battle, and yeah, we chose P Rock and Dilla because that's a battle that was so necessary. I wanted to go. I wish it could have went way harder. It might have went a little bit different if we were playing like from our own collection. Because like I got Dilla beat CDs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have took it there. You know what I mean? But we had to go from Spotify, Apple Music. So I worked off of Spotify because we title supporters over here. And I mean,
that's facts.
It was fun. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be
that was so dope.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little different, but we had like a 12-round setup. You know what I mean? We played back and forth. I wanted to play like other Heat that people didn't know he played, but then you know what I mean, to hear people start saying like, "Oh, I didn't know J Dilla produced this," and you know what I mean, they said we had the energy going so early. I was like, "Oh, all right, that was dope." So you know what I mean, I think we might be working with. I think we're gonna be working with them. You know what I mean, a little bit. You know what I mean, Battle Bangers. You know what I mean, they want us back. They want me back. You know what I mean, so we're gonna be over there. We're gonna be doing some things over there. We might even go a little bit harder and you know what I mean, expand out and start working with Station Head as well. So stay tuned, everybody. We're gonna tap into that.
Definitely got some things in the work over there, but I just want to make sure that we show our support. I want to make sure I was in the room for that. I was really surprised by you, Jersey. I'm not even gonna lie, but now that you explained what was going on with the tracks and what you was able to pull from and how you was able to pull it, I kind of understand because once I seen that it was Jay Dilla, like a dead ass, I was sitting where I was sitting. You feel me? And I start just writing out tracks, and I know that Jersey's gonna pull out the bag and how he's gonna pull his shit out the bag and shit. And I did the same for Shorty too. For Random Elbows, I started writing out your, oh, she doing PR. Let me see what's going on here. And like y'all really held it down. So it's hard to keep a nigga like me entertained. But not only me, you had entertained. Y'all had the whole room rocking. Shout out to everybody in the room, and just like I said, shout out the host over there at One Day, and shout out my nigga that was holding the pit down at Plug Certified. But yeah, y'all really did y'all numbers over there, and you gotta support these type of things when you see them. If you see them tweeted on the timeline, take out the time. You have to support these things like this. I'm gonna start a little wave over there for Station Head. I'm gonna start promoting that and get everybody on board for Random Elbow Show every Friday and stuff like that too. I'm gonna get them some downloads over there because that's just a great platform, and just to be in a room of like-minded music heads. Miss. So salute to you, Jersey. Salute to you, Random Elbows and stuff like that. She was showing much love to the show as well over there on the platform that she's banging out on. Nothing but great works. Like, I love when shit like that happens, dog. Like, you don't know, that shit had got me so amped. Like, it was so fucking dope. It was too dope. Like, it was just too dope, dog. Like, whew.
Records.
I was waiting for waves. Though. I ain't lying. I was waiting for waves, but y'all didn't go regular beat, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we ain't go beat production and all of that. Like, it was dope.
It was really, really dope. Really dope.
He's in the tuck, but I saved him.
Next time y'all doing it, you feel me? Like, dog, trust me, we about to get that shit extra popping. Next time y'all go out there on the beat battle joint. Me and Jersey trying to work on a little something trying to do if we could. Yeah. All right, Jersey, I think we did our thing over here. You feel me? I think we ran down everything that popped off last week. Everything up and coming. Couple things to be looking out for and stuff like that. Anything you want to add real quick or?
Birthday's on Monday, May 25th. So.
A Star Is Born.
You know what I mean? Always be in the game, so other than that, appreciate everything. It's gonna be one more year on the earth. Blessed, thankful for everything. To all the support, the fans, the subscribers. Y'all are dope. We have made it to 150. So next episode we have information about the winner of our, our giveaway. You know what I'm saying? We will contact that person so we can go ahead and get with you. Get your size and get you that little bit of, get you that nice little dope LSCD gear out, But we appreciate everything. Y'all tapping in, y'all tuning in. Leave them comments, like, subscribe, tell your mama, tell a friend. And I also hope y'all are doing the 3 things that keep you safe out here. Wash your hands, wash your ass, and brushing your teeth. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's all good. There's just a lot of people dropping music. You probably will get into some more independent work next week. You know what I'm saying? As usual, though, we here. We staying tapped in. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. It is Jersey's birthday. Hit Jersey up and tell him to go live on his birthday. Drunk as hell. Hit him up. Let him know. Let him go. Tell him go live. Have a shot with my nigga. Have a shot with my nigga on the motherfucking timeline for his birthday. You feel me? Let's go.
We're gonna go live and we're gonna have a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a shot.
Got you, sir. Fine, sir. Let's see what's going on. All right, I'm Mad Money. You feel me? Jersey the 420 Chef. Everything is in the comments below. You know where to find us. You know what to do when you do find us. We be seeing you guys around.